I'm Malique Marciel.
And I'm Raven Samuels.
Welcome to Let's Be Serious, the podcast which is anything but serious.
Join us bi-weekly as we share stories on various topics, some chosen by listeners on this thing called life.
We're back!
Hello, hello! Oh my gosh.
Okay, actual recording, higher quality. This is what it's telling us in live time.
Wow.
Beautiful. Hopefully my setup is better today. You guys can actually see my eyes this time.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No more Stevie Wonder has left the building.
Okay, I want to start off because we haven't done this in a while, folks. I want to start off with a serious question.
Okay, love it.
Yeah. I've been going to some acting classes, and I've been hearing this, and it's now starting to bother me. So, serious question for today: genuine or genuine?
Are we talking about the word or the singer?
The word.
Okay.
The word.
Genuine.
Okay, because I've been hearing people say he's being very genuine, and I'm like,
no, people like that are trying too hard.
I'm like, whoa.
No, they're trying way too hard with that.
Dial it back, please dial it back. But yeah, it's just been I'm like, oh my gosh, can we? I'm like, do you say that on television when you read that, like genuine?
Yeah, genuine. I don't know. I feel like people that say it like that are the people that say other words weird on purpose too.
Like library.
Yes. What is wrong with people?
What is wrong with you?
No.
Oh my god.
One of my friends, she says, instead of saying bagel, she says bagel.
Bag hole?
Or she says pillow. Enough. And her boyfriend calls her out on it all the time. And so whenever I'm with him and I just like make fun of her.
Yeah, no. The bag hole thing, that's actually criminal. I think
Absolutely not.
We need to get serious about these topics, and that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
So we have a lot to talk about for today. We have some fun hot topics.
Yes, for the first time, Malique and I have the same number of notes in the notes.
I was looking at them too. I was like, oh, shut up.
He actually did his homework this time.
I wrote some down before the show started, of course.
Yes.
As usual.
As usual.
I was watching the Shrek movie today, Shrek 2, and I was also watching Shrek 3.
Shrek the Third. Yeah.
They're so good. They're so good.
Yeah, they are so good. Oh yeah, so speaking of that, so
what are your thoughts on the new Shrek movie?
Oh my god. Okay. Did we need another Shrek movie? I love Shrek, right?
I thought you were excited.
I was excited
for that thing at the end of the Puss in Boots movie.
Oh yeah, no, I went feral, but now that I've seen the like trailer for it or like the teaser, I'm like, oh no, like.
So as I was watching, Raven asked me if the little girl in the movie had blue, or like what her eye color was.
Yeah, Shrek and Fiona's triplets.
It was blue. It was blue. And
no, because why do you have just a whole ass cupcake? Guys, we sent each other a picture of what our like new setups look like, and Malique straight up just has like a cupcake just sitting on his computer.
What if I get hungry later? I might snack on it. But yeah, the girl's eyes are blue.
Yeah, and the boy's eyes are brown in the movie.
Yeah.
But then in the teaser trailer for Shrek 5, the girl's eyes that are voiced by Zendaya are brown. So everyone's like, so is she like transgender? Or maybe they just forgot that very important detail? I don't know.
I don't know. And then
or maybe
we've had like Christmas.
Maybe all ogres' eyes turn brown eventually.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we're looking too hard into the lore. But on the character design of Shrek, I think the only difference, like I've seen people just say like it's like the space between the eyes is why he kind of looks a little weirder.
It looks more, I don't know how to say it. It looks more cartoonish than the original, and I think the original one just looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really know how to describe it.
Yeah, I don't know. I love Shrek though. I love him. He's so funny.
Yeah, I'm still gonna see it. Obviously, I'm gonna go to
the
the theater.
Of course. Eddie Murphy. The whole cast is coming back. The whole cast is coming back. Sad. I have to watch it. I have to.
But yeah, but guys, I went out for trivia recently, which I've been doing a lot more, and we went to a Shrek themed trivia, and not to brag, but our team came in 3rd place. I was shocked though, because I don't remember a lot from like the 3rd and 4th movies, but we still got 3rd place. So I was like, okay,
3rd and 4th. Are we on a Shrek 5?
Shrek 5 is the one coming out next year.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The 4th one, they go back in time. Oh, the Rumpelstiltskin.
Yeah, it was
right.
Shrek 2, Shrek the 3rd, and then Shrek Forever After. And
that
then technically like they had the Christmas movie. One that was like Shrek the Halls.
I seen that, and that was all right. Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, it's a lot of Shrek. What was your team's name?
I'm bringing Shrekxy back. I love coming up with trivia names, and I was like, no, I need to think of like a Shrek themed one for this. I was literally on FaceTime with Malique, and I was like, no, I need to think of one. And so I was like brainstorming, and then like 5 minutes goes by, and I was like, oh my god,
what was the one you had before? What was one you had?
What was the one I was originally saying? Oh yeah, just Shrekxy.
Yeah, just Shrekxy.
And then I was like, no, it has to be like a pun. Like it has to be funny. Because if I can't be funny, I'm not going.
But you came. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you.
Hopefully you come in first as time progresses.
Yeah, we've actually. I feel like every time that we've been going out for trivia, because most of the time it's just general trivia. Most of the time we get like better each time, or we like get more questions right each time we go. So yeah, but I would come in first if there was like a Friends trivia. If there was a Friends or a New Girl trivia, I would come in first.
Speaking of television, I have been eating so good. I've been fed content-wise so well lately. Guys, like the past few months, they've really been taking care of me. From
and
Silo.
Who's been suggesting you a lot of these shows?
You suggested one of them. I've been watching Silo. You didn't suggest that to me.
No, I know.
I've been suggesting that to you since season 1. But anyways, I've been watching. Oh my god, my light just died. So sorry for that.
I was gonna say, did your power go out again?
Oh my god, no! This light's still on. This one's still on.
Guys, the other day we were FaceTiming, and as we were FaceTiming, I was like, why'd you turn the light off? And Malique was like, no, my power just went out.
No, there was like this huge like. I was like, whoa.
And then he was like, no, and there's no emergency lights out in the hall either. Look, and he went to go like out into the hall, and I was like, are you
outside yet?
Because it was pitch black, you couldn't see anything.
But yeah, I've been watching Silo. Oh, so good. Rebecca Ferguson, she's amazing. I've been watching Severance. Raven, you need to get on that.
I'm still on season 1. That. I think I'm on like season 1, episode 6.
So good. Oh, you're pretty far along now.
Yeah.
Are you severed yet? Would you get severed?
No. I feel like it's too scary. Like I wouldn't want to just like forget about my family for 8 hours a day. Like that's scary.
Yeah. I think it's also like, what is so secretive that you need that I can't even have clearance down there? I'd be like, what the hell is going on down there?
Yeah. These scary ass numbers. I don't know.
Yeah. And what else have I been? I've been watching Desperate Housewives, but that's not new. Raven has suggested that to me.
Mm-hmm.
Raven has suggested that to me.
What else
And
did I suggest to you that you've been watching?
oh my gosh. What is it? What
Like that
else?
Cynthia Erivo meme when she's like this on her head with her nails.
I recently started 911 with Angela
Okay,
Bassett.
yes.
So good.
Yes. I've seen
And
some episodes of that, yeah.
and finally The White Lotus.
Which I did recommend to you.
The White Lotus. So I've been sending Raven, I guess maybe we'll post that one. I've been sending Raven reaction of me watching like the finale of season 1.
Yes. And as he was sending me it, he didn't even mean to. He captured the moment that the person in season 1 dies. And he was like,
It wasn't, I don't think it was his death. It was him shitting into the suitcase.
oh, yes. But then
And me
he
having me as a viewer having to watch that and
Yeah.
screaming.
But then
I didn't
like,
think they
what
were going to
happens
show
right
us.
after that? Yeah.
Gosh, I didn't think they were going to show us. So disturbing.
Yeah.
And then
no, his whole ass booty hole was on display.
And you say you don't like graphic stuff. That was probably the most graphic thing I've ever seen on television, to be honest. Like, I've seen heads chopped off. I could not handle that. That was a lot. And then I also started watching into season 2. I haven't
Yes, he's
finished
on
though
season
yet
2.
because it's stressing me out. It's literally stressing me out. So I'll tell you guys where I am in season 2 because I think this is everyone's or majority of people love this season.
Yeah, if you haven't watched The White Lotus, skip forward like a minute and then you'll be fine.
Okay. I'm timing myself now.
Okay.
So I'm at the part now where he convinces what's his wife's name?
Harper.
Yeah, he convinces
Yeah.
Harper that he hasn't slept with those 2 girls, which he hasn't. And he's actually been fairly well behaved. I don't know why he was trying so hard not to tell his wife, but whatever. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually telling the truth. He actually did nothing. Okay? I can understand
But
why.
in her defense, finding a condom wrapper, I'd be like, bro, what the fuck?
So then she actually believes him, right? And I'm at the part now where she goes down to the hotel and he sees her talking to them because the other guy didn't pay them.
Yes.
I was kicking and screaming. And then Thing and his uncle? His uncle? What is that about?
No, actually, I was screaming when that part came up. I was like, ah! Yeah. No.
We haven't even dug into that. We haven't even dug into that yet. I haven't.
No, yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what's going on there.
Oh my god.
Absolutely crazy. Anyways.
Okay, wait. What are your thoughts on Portia, like Tanya's personal assistant? What are your thoughts on her like fashion style? I feel like we've talked about this.
Okay, so I was talking to Raven about this because I was like, from when it first came out, I was kind of seeing some of the conversations online on TikTok, and people were like roasting her up and down for what she was wearing. But I was like, I actually don't hate it. Like, why is it?
No, I think it's just because it's supposed to be so like. It's like a thing that she's not supposed to have good style because she is like from LA and she's doing all like those like trendy like things. So
Okay.
people were like, oh no, like her style's terrible. I will give some of her outfits did eat up. I will say that. But some of the outfits, I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you wearing?
And even when she was like, she's like, do you have nice clothes? When Jennifer's character was asking her, like, do you have something nice to wear? She's like, are you sure? Mm-hmm. So funny, so funny, so funny. I'm currently watching, or I've currently heard some of this season. I'm excited to see season 3.
Oh my god, no. I've been on the edge of my
Tsunami.
seat.
Buddhism.
Tsunami. Buddhism.
Piper, no.
Yeah. No, Parker Posey, the Emmy is yours, babe. Like, she's doing such a good job. She's so funny. This season has been stressing me out. Specifically, one storyline. I won't say anything because I don't want to spoil it for you, but oh my lord.
So there is one storyline which I've seen on the news, actually. I was watching them do like an interview with the guy from Harry Potter.
Oh, Jason Isaacs, the one that plays. Yeah.
So is this like dick out at some point or something? I'm confused. Why are you laughing? I'm saying this
because I'm like being brought back into the moment of watching that specific scene for the first time and being like, whoa.
Okay, so yeah, I was like, what the hell are they talking about? I was like,
oh, yeah. It's like,
wow,
Lucius is packing.
Stop! Ew! Oh my god, Malfoy, please, please,
put it away.
Gosh, goodness, traumatized.
Yeah. No, actually,
scared now.
No, it was a jump scare. I was like, oh, okay, oh, yeah.
Whoa, Malfoy, please. Expecto Patronum.
Damn. It was probably a prosthetic, though, I'd assume.
I don't know. You want to ask him, or?
Who knows? Maybe I'll have to rewatch it.
He had like a, I guess, controversial opinion. Like, he was comparing it to like another actress, but he was just saying like he wouldn't ask a woman these questions. Because on they were kind of like, I guess they were trying to ask him if it was like real or not. I don't know.
Okay, yes. I did see some stuff about this and people being like, do you know how many inappropriate questions women have been asked on press tours for how long?
And I was like, you guys are completely missing the point. I think he was very clear with like his statement. Like, this is a weird question to ask. I hate people. Anyways, but yeah, I've been watching White Lotus, and now I'm scared.
It's so good. This season, at first for season 3, I was a little like, I don't know if I like it, but oh my lord. By episode 2, I was hooked. It's so good, and I still have no idea who dies. And the season finale comes out like this weekend.
Wow. I want to attempt to change this light here on this side. Maybe I feel like I'm like dark. Am I too dark? I'm okay. Right?
No comment.
No comment.
I don't want to be canceled.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay. Fine. No comment. So also Abbott Elementary.
Oh my god.
How could they fire my girl like that?
No, I was like, I thought that was never gonna happen. Because during season 1, I was like, how does this girl still have a job?
Yeah.
But then they fired her, and I was like, no, my Shayla.
Like, what are you doing? She's the heart of the show. God damn it.
Did you watch last week's episode, though? Like the one after she gets fired?
I did. That was also hilarious. Her life coach moment. Where she came out from the crowd.
No,
she was like,
I was dying. I thought it was so funny. But I was like, oh my god, are we finally gonna get to see like where she lives when Janine was like going? But of course she's like, I'm not gonna show you where I live.
Yeah, I'm like, I know she's sad. I'm like,
I know she's
just
sad.
Tell Janine and she will move mountains for you. She thinks you're ready to move on, girl.
But Survivor mentioned when Gregory and Melissa were like trying to figure out her like code system for the student file.
Yes.
All, like, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I was like, Raven is going to love that. That was
No,
so funny.
I was giggling, kicking my feet. Oh my god. Boston Rob, and she had that photo there. I was like, he was so hot back in the day. Oh
So
my
funny,
god.
so funny. She's
It
like,
was
oh, it's
too
easy.
funny.
And even them like getting into it, like even into like watching Survivor and
Yeah,
like
I
doing
was
the
like, wow.
questions. So funny.
Yeah, I understand them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so funny, so funny.
It
Such
was
good
so
writing on
good.
that show.
No,
I don't
that
think she's
show
gonna be.
keeps
She's not
getting
gonna be gone
better.
forever though. She's not gonna be gone forever.
No, there's no way.
She's
No.
too funny for that. They could
Yeah,
never. I'm just
they
scared.
could
Like
never.
ever since Brooklyn Nine-Nine, like when Gina left, I was heartbroken, bro. I was
Yeah. I
heartbroken.
feel
I was
like it
on the
wasn't
floor.
really the same after she left.
That's another good show. Ah, 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 ah.
Yeah, damn.
Are you excited? I went to a acting gala this weekend
Oh, yes.
here
How
here
was
in the
it?
city. It was like a short film, like festival or of sorts. It was like a 8 day like film
8
contest.
days. Oh shit.
eight
I
day
didn't know
film
that.
contest between 6 different short films, and yeah, it was really good. Like the projects that like people came up with, the talent, the talent that's here in the city. I felt like when I was there, I was like telling Terrell, I was like, bro, I feel like I have imposter syndrome. Like, what am I doing here? Like, what the? Although I wasn't in any of the features, but it was just really cool to like, um, yeah, be around some more actors, some
Yeah.
more actors. Yeah,
But I said this to you before, everyone has to start out somewhere. So I know it feels like
gross.
you're not like in the industry as
In the
much as everyone
industry,
else, but you're still getting started. It's
I
okay.
know, I know, I know,
Yeah.
I know.
And I would ask you like, "Oh, how did you look? How was your outfit?" But apparently he didn't take any photos.
Why are you? Why are you like this? Do you want me to put on the? I have the clothes still. Do you want me to put them
Yeah.
on?
We'll take a
Gosh.
brief intermission, guys. No, because I asked him, I was like, "Oh, like, what did you wear?" And he was like, "Oh, like telling me." And I was like, "Oh, like, can you send me a photo?" And he was like, "I actually didn't take any photos."
I
So
actually didn't, but it was because I was busy. So my phone, I was coming from work. My phone was like on life support essentially the whole night.
your phone's always on life support.
I know it's no,
Do you
literally.
still have that portable charger that I told you to buy?
I bought it for my trip, and it's not working now, so I threw it away.
Get
And
another
yours,
one.
yours is still going strong, and I
Mine's
bought the
still
same
going
one.
strong. It's
Racist,
racist.
racist. Anyways, but yeah, my phone was on life support, so when I went there, it was dead.
Yeah.
I also didn't know how to get home. Luckily, I got an Uber home. Someone paid for an Uber for me, but I was dancing on the dance floor. I was mingling. I actually knew a lot of people from like classes because I've been
Mm-hmm.
taking a lot of classes here. So yeah, I wasn't completely alone, and that was fun. That was fun. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're
And
you're
I
just
found
getting
some. I'm
started.
just getting started. I'm just getting started. I would want to look into possibly being a part of that thing next year
Mm.
when it comes around.
Like being
Because
in something?
yeah, because I only found out
Yeah.
about it like 3 days before it was happening. I didn't even know what this thing was, and apparently it's been going on for like 26 years strong.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, you
Oh my
guys
god,
have.
we're the same age. Stop.
But yeah,
uh,
just a fun event. Fun event. How was so
damn.
Raven's finally seen?
Oh my god. Speaking of fun events, actually it wasn't fun. I like wanted to leave. So I know we talked last time about Snow White. So I finally went to go see it. And I will say this, it was really good. All of it was good except for Gal Gadot.
I keep laughing at that one scene where she's at the makeup table.
Oh, when she's at the
She
mirror?
just like hard turns and she's like,
Yeah.
"Do you?
Oh, yeah. Are you against me too?
Are you?"
Yes or no? No, everyone online is like, it's giving Scooby. Like, what is going on? It's so true. Oh my god.
Ah! Oh my god! No, not Scooby Doo.
There was multiple times when she would. I went with my friend Emily, and like there was not very many people in the theater, by the way, because we went. It was like a Monday night or something. So we were sitting there, and every time Gal Gadot would come up on screen, she said that she would look over at me, and I'd be like, like I'd get like annoyed whenever she came up on screen. And she, first of all, can't sing to save her life. I feel like she learned nothing from the Imagine of the people. No, honey, sis could not.
I forgot
sing
she
to
was
save her
the
life.
spearhead for that whole
Yes.
disaster.
Oh my god,
goodness.
no, just so terrible. And I was like, was she trying to do an accent, or like I couldn't really understand what was going on.
Always tone deaf on what the
Rachel Ziegler though, incredible. I knew she was going to be. Her voice, oh my god, the voice of an angel. I love her so much. Everyone else was pretty good. The prince was actually good. He was good looking, and he like did a good job. The dwarves, they were okay. The CGI on them was very good, but I do feel like I was kind of like, oh, could they not have found like any actors to do that are like actual little people? But I don't know. But it was good. It was very good. I was obsessed with Dopey. Dopey has always been my favorite of the dwarves. I have such a strong place in my heart for him.
And spoiler alert, he talks in this, correct?
Yes. He does. Yeah. And I don't even want to say the main spoiler alert, but yes, he does talk in it. And he's so cute. I've always thought that he was the sweetest, because he's the only one that pretty much doesn't talk. He's the only one that doesn't have a beard, and he's the only one that has blue eyes out of all of them.
Well, I would say from what I've heard, his adaptation was actually kind of better, because in the original, he's kind of he's stupid, so that's why he's.
Well, I mean, he is. That's why his name is.
Yeah, but they expanded on.
Yeah, he got more
on that. Like, he's not stupid. Also,
yeah.
like
my Shayla. Yeah.
My Shayla. Yeah, my Shayla's not stupid. He's just precious. Yeah.
But no, it was very good. Yeah, I felt like a little kid again watching it.
Okay.
But I do wish that I could have fast forwarded through all of Gal Gadot's scenes, but that's just me. I went on Letterboxd afterwards, and I logged in, and I was reading the reviews, because that's like my favorite thing to do after watching a movie. And one of the reviews was like, a Gal Gadot performance is not something you watch, it's something you survive. I thought it was so funny. What did I rate it? Let me see. I rated it. Oh. I rated Snow White a 2.5.
Okay.
And it has an average rating of 2.1 stars. This is the most. So you know how on Letterboxd, how it shows like the average stars or whatever?
Yeah.
This is the first time I've ever looked at a movie and seen like the bar for the 1.5 star be so high. Like, look at that.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Oi. But
yeah. Oh my god. Speaking of bad movies, so I was in Guelph this past weekend.
Yeah.
And first off, this wasn't bad, but I went with one of my friends, Ian, one of our friends, to the university there, and
what if I said he wasn't my friend?
Musical. What
if I said he wasn't my friend?
then I would have moved on. That's your choice, so am I.
I'm just kidding. Ian.
Yeah, Ian, if
I
you're
miss
listening,
you.
Ian, Malique hates you, okay? But we went to see, they were doing Spring Awakening as a musical, and I'd never seen it before. I knew like what the basic premise was, but I didn't know anything else. It was so good. I was like, damn. I don't
Wow.
know if I'd go and see it again. I think
Oh,
once
okay.
might have been
Oh,
enough.
wasn't okay. One
No,
and done.
just like it was
No, I get
weird.
that. I
It
get
was
that.
weird.
One and
But it
done.
was very good. It was very good. And then of course, like I heard about all the cast drama afterwards from like one of our friends that was involved in it.
Mm.
So I was like, oh, tell me more.
I feel the same with like the Tina musical that I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, I don't need to see that again. It was like a one and done type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you said you like it was good. You just want to watch it again.
Yeah, it was good. Like I like Tina Turner is who we're talking about. If you guys are lost, yeah, it's just like I wouldn't see it again. Like it doesn't really have her music necessarily. It has like a few of like her songs here and there, but and like the melodies of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just wasn't my favorite musical. But you're seeing another one today, also.
Oh my god, yeah, guys, I'm so excited. Literally in like 2 hours, I'm leaving to go to Toronto, and my friend and I are going to see Come From Away. I'm
Come
so
from
excited,
away. Raven's
guys.
been begging to see this movie, and I said, "I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I'm moving, girl. I have to go.
yeah.
I
I
have
asked
to go."
Malik before he moved. I was like, "Can you please go with me? I really want to see it." And he was like, "No." But I'm really excited. My parents have seen it before and they said that it was really good. And yeah, so I'm excited. I think it will be good. Um, but so the bad movie that I watched the other day that was not Snow White. So um Ian and I don't know what our problem is, but we're always like, let's put on something slightly scary because we
Where's
try to
my
like
phone?
test ourselves.
Yeah,
So there's this movie, it's on Netflix. It's called Creep. Have you heard of it?
creep.
Because
I feel
we
like I have.
specifically looked up, I Googled,
If
like,
I can find my
I
phone,
Googled scary movies on Netflix that are not gory. Because nothing, like, him and I both don't do the whole gore thing too much.
Ian doesn't. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I
Him and
don't
I are
know.
the same. So we started watching this. Basically, the premise is this guy, it's like a found footage type film, like kind of like Blair Witch Project.
I hate those.
Yeah, but like really eerie. But basically, this guy goes out to this like house in the mountains because he answers an ad on like Craigslist or whatever for this guy
Okay,
that
I know
wants
that
him
guy.
to like help him record like a video diary because he's supposedly dying of cancer, and he wants to have a video diary for his like son because his wife is pregnant. Okay.
Okay.
But I don't want to spoil it, but it was so fucking weird. And one of the first things that he does when the guy comes, they go into the house or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, here, come with me." And
Mm-hmm.
the guy strips down butt naked and gets into the bathtub and is like, I want to be like, I want to like help him with his first tubby time, or he calls it tubby time. Okay.
Oh no no no
And
no no
so
no no!
Ian and I are in the living
That's where I would have
room.
left.
Yeah, so Ian and I are sitting in the living room of his girlfriend's like house that she
Mm-hmm.
lives in there, and we're watching it on the TV in the living room. And as soon as the guy strips down and gets into the tub naked, one of her roommates walks into the living room, and we were like, "This is the worst possible time you could have walked in here." I was like, "I promise we're
Oh,
not watching anything like
so
weird,"
funny.
but no. And apparently, the movie also has like a sequel, and
Yeah, I
Ian and
seen
I
that
were
there's a
like,
creep too.
oh, no, it was so weird. Like I can't even describe it. But
I think Tubby Time says it all for
yeah,
me,
I
actually.
did give it 2 stars though, specifically
Whoa.
because
Okay.
it was
Tough
bad,
critic.
but I gave it 2 stars instead of only 1 star because it made me really uncomfortable, and I know that that was the point of the
Okay.
movie, was that it was supposed to be uncomfortable. So I gave it 2
Okay.
stars. Yeah. And there were multiple times when I was like, "Oh my god." Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I think, I haven't seen that one. I have seen the Hush. I like the Hush one.
Hush was good with
The girl
the
from
Katie Seagal.
yeah.
Yeah, because her and Mike Flanagan, her husband, wrote that one together, and then she starred in it. And Mike
I
Flanagan's the
realized
one that
he
does all
also
the
wrote
haunting of.
Doctor Sleep, which is the sequel to The Shining.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. It's not my favorite, but I didn't know that he wrote that.
I need to rewatch The Shining. I don't think I've
I
ever
wish you'd seen
watched.
House of
I don't
Usher.
think I've
House of
ever
Usher
watched
was
the
so
whole
good.
movie of The Shining.
Why?
I don't know. I need to go back and watch it.
I don't know.
Maybe like Elevator of Blood. I don't know.
I'm excited for us to see the final Conjuring movie in theaters. So I'm really looking forward.
So are you gonna come back for that then?
Absolutely. Oh,
Okay.
it's in September. Hold on.
Or maybe I'll come to you. But Ian and I did say that we were gonna watch it together.
Fine. Like, it's always Ian. This fucking.
But no, I
dude.
can. Do I want to watch it twice? But
Yeah.
I know that it's officially getting to be like hopefully warmer weather soon because I'm going to my first Jays game of the year next week or in 2 weeks. So I'm very excited.
I remember my first J game. The tequila. What is it?
Oh, the Cutwater margaritas. Not sponsored,
Whoa.
guys, but those things are deadly.
Not sponsored. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you had fun though, right? It was fun. Don't do this. I know you had fun. I hate you so much. I know you had fun.
What? I'm being a golden retriever about it. I was out there. I had fun. Sure. I mean, yeah, it was an experience. Yeah. I would do the same for here. Like here, they have the Connects.
Hockey, yeah.
Yeah. I would go to one of those just to see what's going on in there. But
especially since like they probably have a better chance at winning than the Leafs do.
is Maple Leafs? Oh yeah, they're hockey too.
Yes. They're the
Sorry.
Toronto Maple Leafs.
I always get them and the Blue Jays confused.
Yeah, no.
I think when we were first going, it was like, oh, hockey? You're like, no, they're baseball league. I was like, right.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll educate you on all things sports, okay?
All things sports. I did so far I've done a Red Sox game. I've done a Blue Jays. I've done a Raptors and some college tennis thing back.
Okay, so you've done basketball, tennis, and baseball. Nice. Yeah. I went to a Raptors game with my dad like years ago. It was like, that was like a long time ago.
I also want to get into tennis.
Tennis?
Mm-hmm. I want to try it this year.
Yeah,
I know a lot of people were doing it last year for the Challenger. I want to do it this year.
I've been wanting to get into tennis just specifically to wear like the cute outfits. And it is a really great form of exercise too.
Tennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like tennis. Such a good. I don't know why I didn't get into tennis because badminton. Whoa, pro player.
I loved badminton in gym class in grade 9. Oh my god, I ate that shit up.
Yeah, I was dangerous. Badminton, dodgeball. I was dangerous. I remember one time. I wish I got on camera. Like I was playing dodgeball, I did the splits like midair.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, "You're not getting me." I'm so sorry.
So right before COVID hit, my friends and I at university, we were doing like an intramural dodgeball league.
Okay.
So we had a team, and the year before we had done pretty well, actually. We made it to like the semifinals or whatever, or the finals, I can't
Yeah.
remember. And we did so great, and it was so fun. So then we went and did it again, and then the season got cut short, obviously, because of COVID. But we were doing so well, and it was so much fun. And there was one specific game, I think it was in like the semifinals or whatever, where I was literally the last person on my team, like on the court, and I was like shitting myself because I was like, no, like I'm gonna lose this for us. Like I was so scared. And then someone from the other team threw it, and I caught it, and it like and it was me and him, and I caught
Okay.
the ball so that he was out,
Out.
and I
Yeah.
went like this, and everyone on my team was like, yeah, woo!
I remember how we used to play like in school. Like we used to be like a little competitive. So in order to get everyone out, like once you hit um like another person on their team, they
Mm,
would actually come onto your side. And like I
okay.
guess because you know how like there's like a square like how the court is designed. There's
Mm-hmm.
like an inner square. So we would be within the inner square, and then once you would hit another player, they would come onto your side on the outer side of that square
Okay.
and try and get you out as well. And once you got everyone out from the opposite team, that's when you would actually win.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was in like balls were being thrown at all direction. Like you had to be like 360 aware. So it was crazy. It was
Sounds
crazy.
like the
But
Hunger Games. I
I
would whistle,
volunteer.
but I
I
don't know
volunteer
how.
as tribune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still need to
Um
read that new book. I've heard it's
I
really good.
the new one. The
The
new one.
Haymitch
Oh
one.
yes. Of yes.
Yeah, I need
Hmm.
to read it.
They're also making a movie out of that, correct or no?
Yeah, it comes out November something 2026.
Oh wow. It's already been greenlit.
I'm
Colleen
so
Hoover,
excited.
take notes.
Yeah. Well, no, like Suzanne Collins, literally when she announced that she was making the new book, she announced the movie like alongside of it, like at the same time.
Oh,
So they
okay.
had already discussed. So I'm very excited. I
Oh.
hope that they cast someone not very well known to play Haymitch though. Like I want them to do like an open casting call to find like the right person, and
Mm,
not just go with like someone that's like mainstream. Like,
yeah.
oh my god, have you heard about the new Beatles movie that they're
I was
making those
gonna.
4 different movies for each of the members?
How do you
Let's
feel
talk
about
about
it?
that casting decision, okay?
How do you feel about it?
What fucking 20-year-old TikTok marketing person casted these 4 people? Like, don't get me wrong, I like them, but they were not the right people for this
Thank you.
job. You
Thank you.
could have found some more unknown actors who could have really like made these movies amazing, because now all I'm going to be seeing when I'm watching it is Paul Mescal trying to be Paul McCartney. Like it's just I don't know.
I I agree.
I just feel like they were like, who's
I
the most
think
booked people right now? And then they were like, we should book them too.
yeah, and they're booked for 4 movies, which is I mean good for the actors. Um, I you would think that this would be a more open casting process,
Yeah.
especially because it's about the Beatles and like because it's 4 movies. Like 4 movies don't come out back to back to back to back. Like
Well, I
that's at
think
least
they
eight
did
years. I feel like.
announce that they were all going to come out in like 2028 or something.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like even so, like where those actors are in their careers, I feel like you guys could have went anywhere else.
Yeah. And I feel like
And they're also not all singers either.
No.
So there's that whole element. Like you could have found.
Like, I feel like they're probably gonna make it more about like their personal
Yeah, the
lives, but
relationship.
like
Yeah.
you still need to be able to sing. I don't know. I'm skeptical, so we'll see. I hope this doesn't turn into a Gal Gadot type situation. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
But there's one specific photo of the four of them like with linked like arms or whatever taking a photo, and everyone has been roasting Barry Keoghan.
He's like on the chopping block. Yeah.
No, everyone's like, Sabrina, what was wrong with you? Like, why did you give this man the time of day?
So yeah, I feel like it's like that thing Maya Hawke said the other, like she was like, now
Oh, the
producers
Instagram
look at,
follower thing.
yeah, followers and like what the traction is on these actors as opposed to, because it's just more safe, I guess, for them and for the studio. But how many times do you guys need to have like a box office fail? The way they're making these movies now, I feel like they're laundering money through them,
No,
because
actually.
there's like
And
no
then
accountability for how much money's being spent and
no.
like the final product that we got. I'm like, the
Yeah.
CGI's not even finished on this yet.
Yeah. And let's have the movie out for like 3 weeks and then we'll put it on streaming.
And then we'll pull it. Then we'll pull it and put it on streaming.
So
to reduce
stupid.
the money, even though our streaming services aren't making enough money.
Yeah. I
It's
saw
just-
something the other day that said that Apple is losing like over $1 billion for their like streaming stuff.
They need to save enough to make another Severance season. So that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then other people were arguing, and I do think it's a good point. Apple is a company that they have so much money from all of their other stuff that they can afford to just make like TV and stuff and not have to have it be profitable.
Exactly.
And I was like, that's how it should be.
I'm sure you guys are getting massive discounts on the Cobalt from the millions of children that are slaving over to get those materials. I don't want to hear it from you guys. I don't want to hear it. It's crazy. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, maybe because they're so deep in the hole, maybe that's why they can't afford any marketing team, because there's no advertising for them.
There's no advertising. And that too, you guys are saving on marketing. The biggest marketing I've seen on an Apple TV show was that thing they had at Times Square, or
at
the
Central
Station.
Grand Central Station.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people started watching Severance, because they were like, we've never heard of this show before.
Thank you.
Because they do zero marketing.
Thank you. I was shocked when Cynthia told me she watched it too, because it's like, wow, no one's ever heard of that show before. How do you know?
You thought you were gatekeeping?
Yeah, I thought I was the only one watching. Yeah. I was like, SNL.
Morgan Wallen?
Walking off stage? God's country.
God.
God's country.
Going back to God's country. I've been seeing that meme all over Twitter now, and I retweeted a couple. There was one where it was like, "Going back to God's country," and it was a picture of the show choir room in Glee. And there was another one. I forget what it was.
Is it Nashville he's referring to as God's country? What is he?
He's just somewhere in the South, because he's like super Southern, very like Christian, like
very
whatever.
Racist.
People were saying that he, they were like, did he not realize that he'd have to be sharing the stage with Black and gay people?
Even
like,
him walking off.
And then other people were like, why even go on the show in the first place?
Well, that's my thing with SNL. Forget SNL. Well, that's my thing with Hollywood in general. Did you hear Keke Palmer is doing a podcast interview with Jonathan Major?
Stop. No, she's not.
Thank you. My face exactly this week.
What?
Thank you. You.
No. What do you mean?
Thank you.
Why is he not locked up somewhere?
But you know what? People are saying this is not off-brand for Keke Palmer. But I'm like, well, how could you guys say that about my girl?
No.
About my girl. But
Keke, no.
I'm like, yeah. apparently she is. That's why I was shocked too to hear that. I was like, oh my god, not another one
No,
giving this man a platform to speak his foolishness.
absolutely not.
And I used to
Absolutely
love
not.
Jonathan Majors. Let that be known.
No,
I used to
you were
before he got canceled.
devastated.
I was so
You were
sad.
yeah.
I was so sad when that news came out, and even like the whole like stopping the children in the street. Okay, Batman.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Batman. Sit down. Yeah, I was sad when it came out, but like a fact is a fact, guys.
Yeah. I think let's talk about this for a second. I think it is okay to have liked someone in the past for their work and still be like upset at who they are as a person.
I completely agree. I
Like
think
I was you can ask anyone when I was younger, I was like the world's biggest Johnny Depp fan. And then when all this stuff started coming out, I was like devastated because I had been so like such a fan of him for so long. And then learning of like the kind of person that he was, I was like, oh,
well,
like
I'm all
I was,
for like the separation of like, you know, this is a character I'm portraying in this particular movie.
yeah,
Like that's not who I
yeah.
am in
Like
real life. That's completely
I'm
fine.
not gonna. It's not like I'm never gonna watch the Pirates movies again. Like I watch them
Yeah.
constantly.
But like what's your I guess this is a good conversation to have on like what's your limit? Like where do you draw the line and be like I don't want to watch this anymore? Cuz I can appreciate as a black actor like
Mm,
the movies Jonathan has done up until the point where he kind of got canceled. Um
yeah.
yeah. I liked all those movies. He was in Lovecraft Country. I loved that
Hmm.
show. Um yeah, so it was really
I don't
disappointing to
know.
see that happen to him, especially because he was such like a good black predominant person at the time in
Yeah.
Hollywood. Yeah,
And then he had to go and do that. I think I don't that's actually a good question. I don't know what exactly the limit would be. I feel
because
like it would
then we
have to
see
be
people
like
like come back into society, like the SNL dude who has been canceled prior. Like when do we be like, okay, it's fine to
are
come
you talking about
back
Morgan
and
Wallen?
yeah,
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think it's hard to say cuz
yeah.
like even okay, an example of this. So I've been like rewatching Glee for like the millionth time, right? But I feel like it's been a while since I've rewatched it, and even um like rewatching it, I feel like weird whenever Puck comes on screen because
Is
Mark
that the
Salling is the one that played Puck, and he was the one, yeah, with
okay?
like the underage
Right, right,
like
right, right.
yeah, that kind
Yeah,
of stuff, which is like absolutely like disgusting, like
cut the cord. Yeah,
depths of hell for you, please. And he's dead now because I think he uh
couldn't
d-
handle it. I
yeah.
guess I don't know.
um but yeah, I just, and that's one of those things like that that is like the worst thing you can actually do because when like people go to prison or whatever and the other inmates
Yeah,
find
they'll
out
kill
that
you for
you've
that.
like done
They'll
anything
kill you for
towards
that.
children, yeah, they'll kill you for that. So I'm like, okay, so even they know it's bad. But yeah, even rewatching Glee, I get like really uncomfortable whenever he comes on screen because I like can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, yeah. It's weird, and
Yeah.
I think it's like the same feeling people even get even knowing like I guess Harvey Weinstein movies and like people that were
Yeah.
affected by that, and
Yeah,
it's just
like every
weird.
time I
Yeah,
watch a movie and the beginning it says like the Weinstein Company, I'm like, "Oh,
especially when like these movies before you knew like had such like a close place to your heart, maybe,
yeah."
or it just makes it weird. But it's like I wouldn't stop watching the movie because
Because there's like
I
so
have
many
different
other people
elements.
involved.
Yeah, I have different relationships with certain aspects of it that
Yeah.
might not be as tarnished, I guess, by
Mhm.
whatever this person's done. But
Have you seen the teaser trailer for the new Final Destination movie?
I have.
Yeah, this new teaser trailer for Final Destination, I feel like I'm never going to be able to go out to have a drink anywhere ever again because
You don't
I'm
want shards
terrified.
of glass in your eyes?
Yeah. I
Why
feel
not?
like one thing that Final Destination does well is it unlocks a new fear for everyone. Like, it's a generational trauma thing that everyone still, if you're driving on the highway and you see a huge truck with like tree
Oh, with
trunks,
logs? Yeah. Oh,
oh
yeah.
no, I freak out every time.
But even the bartenders in the comments, that would never happen.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. There's all it takes is
It's
one.
happening right now in the film.
It's happening right now. Yeah. Yeah, so new fear unlocked. If you're ever drinking out somewhere, be very careful that there's no glass.
Shards of glass in your fucking eyes.
No, I'm so terrified.
Ask your waiter before you have a sip.
Yeah,
Is there glass in this?
Yeah.
No. Okay, thank you.
Stay safe out there, guys. It's rough.
So funny, so funny. I wonder what this one's going to be about. The other ones have...
because like that can't be the whole point of the movie.
But yeah, Final Destination does a good job at, releasing
I've never
the
seen
trauma.
a full movie. I've only seen clips. But
from the roller coaster to, have you seen the pressure point one?
No, but I've seen clips from the roller coaster, the plane, which I think is like the original one, isn't it?
Yes.
With the engine that catches on fire. And then the log one.
The
obviously.
logs, the tanning bed.
Yes.
There's so many.
No, it makes me not want to leave my house.
That's how it be sometimes, though. Which is so scary. Or like something falling from like a high up.
No, insane.
Stop.
Yeah. Stay safe out there, everyone.
Stay safe.
Yeah, we love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning into this
Thanks
episode.
so much. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week. Or next week.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time, guys. Okay.
Stay serious.
Stay serious.
Thanks for listening to Let's Be Serious. Join us bi-weekly for brand new episodes.
Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Let's Be Serious Pod and Twitter at Let's Be Serious P for updates and some extra laughs.
Have any topics you'd like to hear us discuss? Email us at letsbeseriouspod@gmail.com or send us a message on social media.
Stay serious.